And yo, don't ask me where I was, man. Just be happy that I'm here, okay? Just be happy that an alien didn't take me out of here. Cause you know sometimes I just gotta get up out of here. And the alien almost did take me up out of here, but I ain't let it take me up out of here. I was like, I got to stay on Earth because I got to record this Rapid Flames podcast for the people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know what I'm saying. This is your boy Vance Michel, aka Vito Plays, aka V Love, aka V Dance. You know what I'm saying? Because I do dance. I dance on the streets. I be dancing in the club sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I be dancing in the train. I be dancing on the bus. You know what I mean? That's how happy I am, man. Even you might catch me be like, yo, Vance, man, why you so happy? You got money? I'm like, no, I ain't got no money. You, what happened? Did you just get pussy? I mean, sometimes that might be the reason that you see a nigga really happy. But no, not this time. Not this time. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy because I'm free. And I'm happy because I'm living. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't give thanks even when they just wake up for the day. I just wake up. I'll be like, God damn, I'm almost 44 and I'm still up. I could get up. You know what I mean? Like, because I get worried over shit. You know what I mean? Like there's a thing that's still in my eye. I don't know. It's been in my eye, under my eyelid. I've been trying to get it out, but it don't get out. Sometimes you flush, you put your eye, submerge your eye in water, it might come out, or, you know, you wash your eye under the shower and they might come out. But I got this thing my eyes for 4 months. I don't know if I could die the next day. I don't know if this thing could reach my brain and take me out. I don't know. But now every day I wake up, I'm like, oh snap, I'm up. This thing ain't take me out. You know how grateful for life I am just because of that little shit. So, and then people who had their legs cut off, their legs fucking cut off, their arms fucking cut off, you know, their dick don't even work. And they still wake up and they thankful for life. So when I see people out here bitching and shit over little shit, like, oh my God, they got my order fucked up at the coffee shop this morning, or oh my God, you know, this thing didn't go the way I was supposed to, or the kids, they just, you know, noisy and shit, they just don't ever listen to me and things like that. You got kids, so you chose to do that shit, and you know what, I'm sure you just gotta make the best of it. People, I mean, we get hit with complaints and hardships in life, but like, yo, you know what? I'm down with the motherfuckers who know about this shit and they still ride, man. Cause that's what, yo, man, this life ain't about motherfuckers who, yeah, I mean, you got your problems, but don't let that shit take you out. And don't be around motherfuckers that gonna let your problems take you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be around motherfuckers that's gonna let you soak in your bullshit. Cause you know you don't want to soak in your bullshit. You know you don't. And I sure don't. That's why I'm here back for y'all. Not on that bullshit. I'm here just being on some real shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what I'm saying. And, you know, that's just me. I'm just happy for the week. You know what I mean? Another thing that, probably ain't got too many people happy. You know, a lot of Russell Brand fans out there probably heard the news that this motherfucker just got charged for rape, man. That's right. The British police charged comedian Russell Brand with rape and sexual assault. The British police on last Friday, I don't know, it was Friday, April 4th, okay? The British police charged Russell Brand with rape and sexual assault following an 18-month investigation sparked when 4 women alleged they had been assaulted by the controversial comedian. That's right. London police force said Brand, 50 years old, faces 1 count of rape, 1 of indecent assault, 1 of oral rape, and 2 of sexual assault. Oral rape is actually a charge? You can rape somebody's mouth? Damn, that's just horrible, B. How many times I go down in jail? Motherfuckers get charged with oral rape all the time, man. I wonder if that shit goes down there. Anyway, 2 of sexual assault. Motherfucker got a plethora of sexual charges, B. And Brand denied engaging in non-consensual sexual activity. So he denied, and basically he said, yo, not guilty. You know, the alleged offenses involved 4 women and took place between 1989 and 2005. This is damn near 20 years ago. They done investigated on this man. One in the English seaside, whatever. You know, it's all in London. You know what I mean? And police says the investigation remains open and urges anyone with relevant information to contact the force. So basically, if you snitch in, they pay. All right? And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people that's got a whole bunch of stories on the man brand. But yo, you know what? Shout out to the government or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's because I be blaming them. I be like, yo, y'all go after my con too damn much. You know what I'm saying? Diddy in jail, Kelly in jail, you know. And then after that, when y'all was going on that rant, y'all was trying to put Aaron Hall in jail. Y'all was trying to put Jay-Z in jail. And I'm like, damn, Sean. And then after that, I'm like, yo, you know, there was a lot of people at that party, them Diddy parties. Diddy didn't know only black people. He know some white people too. How come they ain't pressing some of the white people that they said? Like after that, they was like, yo, who was in them Diddy parties? And then they only be asking black celebrities, and then black celebrities is on interviews denying, I was at the party, but I wasn't at the after parties and all of that shit. And then you just saw fucking weeks of that shit. And during a whole week, I'm like, yo, what once white celebrity did they even press that they even saying? Because they only pressed one, Ashton Kutcher, but Ashton Kutcher was already in the dirt anyway. You know what I mean? For being a motherfucking 70 boy, because his crew is doing all types of shit. His man Danny Masterson, is in jail as we speak for Rizzy. You know what I mean? And then Culture, you know, he was running with Diddy too. Remember the fake ass Rat Pack? Remember that Rat Pack? Remember Diddy try to bring back the Rat Pack? Remember that? Yeah, he was with some fucking white people. Now, what happened? They ain't even asked the rest of the Rat Pack. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the nigga Brand got caught. You know how I found out about this charge too? Is because I saw Jesse Wu. I ain't even heard about this shit on the news. Matter of fact, shut the fuck Canada. Since they came out with this fucking internet rule where Canadian news can't be on the internet, and it's just Canadian content out here. So I really don't know what the fuck is going on in the news ever since that, B. Word up. Because I would used to see news link on Facebook or keep up on the web, but it's like, if I have to find out what the fuck is going on, I gotta see, you know, that shit that pops up on your computer that has the headlines for you. Yeah, but mine's is because of the algorithm and because of the shit I see, it only shows me the headlines I want to see. Headlines they think I want to know, like the new Nintendo news or new movie news or not anything real global and shit. Like there's some shit I found out 3 days ago just because I was looking up shit to put on the podcast, and I was like, what the fuck? This shit happened in DR? Like a whole club collapse. Anyway. Fuck Canada because of that shit. They got some law where I can't see news on my social media. Anyway, I found out about this shit through Jessie Wu. She was like, oh, she was celebrating. She was like, oh yeah. She was singing and shit, and just said Russell Brand finally gets charged for rape. And she ain't even report on it. Like I just did, you know what I mean? But she just put that up. And then that just made me go look that up. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker got charged with rape. You know what I mean? They ain't even gonna put that all around. They ain't even gonna ask Russell Brand. They ain't even ask. Well, right now they're asking Katy Perry for sure, because of course you want to know what the fuck the ex-wife, the famous ex-wife, who's one of the top Billboard singers right as we speak, you know? You want to ask her what the deal was, because like, yo, your ex is out here, got charged for rape, but the rape was like 20 years ago. This was way before y'all motherfuckers got married. Did you notice he was this type of behavior? Or if anything, like, are you out here, are you going to outshine him like Whitney Cummings did Chris D'Elia? Because that, you know, Chris D'Elia and Whitney Cummings, they were tight. Next thing you know, Chris D'Elia got caught out here on some pedophilia shit, and Whitney Cummings like, nah, I ain't fucking with that dude. Never saw it. And all them times you was best friend. Anyway, shout out to Whitney Cummings. She out here with a new, ever since she got the new titties, she been lit. You know what I mean? I think she got a new ass too. Baby been fucking niggas and shit. You know what I mean? I think she tied down to one nigga right now. Matter of fact, I think she married and shit. Yo, shout out to Whitney Cummings. She did a goddamn thing during this past 5 years. She, whoa. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to Russell Brand, you know, being out here, and I'm saying he got them charges. Like I said, I'm thinking the shits was digged up from 20 years ago. I don't know why they want to come after. I mean, he got to take the hit, I guess, for everybody else, but that's fucked up though, because he was on Hollow, an app, which is where, you know, I think it blew up during the month of Lent, you know, because Mark Wahlberg, he was out here like, yo, you know, you ain't got to be, you could be at home and you could still pray with us at church through this app called Hollow app. And you saw these celebrities and being all Christian like, praying, and Russell Brand was one of them. And you was like, oh shit, this nigga's life is turned around, you know? He's out here really praying with people on the daily. Yo, they took that motherfucker off as soon as he got charged with that shit. He is not on that Hollow app no more. Don't think that this guy who just got charged with rape is gonna be on this Catholic app. You gotta be, I mean, they probably rapists on there, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be, if you charge, you out. You gotta be slick like the rest of these Catholic priests out here, B. Been doing the goddamn thing, fiddling boys, doing all types of, you know, sexual shit that you probably not agreeing what they doing. You know what I mean? Me, I believe in them because, like, yo, if you watch Sausage Party, all right, anybody that didn't watch Sausage Party, I'm about to spoil the ending for you right now. But anyway, in that movie, they were all separate. The foods were all separated, kind of. You know what I'm saying? They was looking for Foodtopia, kind of heaven. You know what I mean? But there wasn't no heaven. It was basically, it was the real world. You know what I mean? And the heaven that they had to find on the goddamn since there was no Foodtopia, they, you know what I mean? The heaven that they came to find out is that, listen, man, they was all just meant to, you know, just live life, be free, fuck each other. You know what I'm saying? Fuck each other, no matter what religion, race you were. But it was like what type of food, or they had some messages in Sausage Party. Pause. I gotta say pause every time I say that, because I just thinking about myself saying Sausage Party. I'm like, yo, when I say that shit, I'm thinking about the Kim movie. But when I'm hearing my shit, you know, I'm hearing that shit, and then you probably hear that shit, you be like, Sausage Party. Whoa, pause. Pause, man. How many times you gotta say Sausage Party without saying pause? Because that is like wild. I just said Sausage Party like 6 times. But anyway, I'm not even talking about what you're thinking of. I'm talking about the movie. And the main character was a glizzy. But yo, I'm still talking about the movie. The main characters was a bunch of glizzies. Anyway, yo, I'm talking about the movie Sausage Party and how they had a great effect. And how they had a message in it where, you know, people are meant to fuck each other. And that's why I'm just like, yo, you know, you should have just let Russell Brand instead of just like fucking taking them off, you should have had a special section on the app where this nigga is like the main preacher on this shit. You know what I mean? Where people could talk about their sexual fantasies, intention, like, and it's not wrong. You know, because you guys, the church would like to shame people on their sexual preferences and shit like that. When God out here, I don't even think he give a fuck about all of that. Real talk. I think he made he wouldn't made sex and your thoughts. If he made those shits, then how the fuck he gonna ban the shit that you think is beautiful and fun? You know, that it don't make no sense. It's like a slave master would do that. Not somebody who created us out of love. And because, check it, they always will tell you, if you love something, let it go. Or if you love something, love it for as it is. So you tell me how the fuck we got a God that's not loving us as we are. He's making rules. He's judging. He's separating people. He's even in 3 different forms. Man, get the fuck out of here. Okay? If we all got made from this one, why would he be thinking like this? That's why I don't fuck with religion that much. Because sometimes when I read the Bible, I be thinking like, I be getting like a big slave master in the sky kind of vibes. And I don't like that shit. Like, oh shit, we gotta keep looking above. Listen, we got a boss on top of us. If you're not a boss, then a teacher. If not a teacher, then it's a fucking, you know what I'm saying, manager and shit like that. And then after that, when you fucking leave all of that, you gotta think that there's some big manager in the sky governing the shit that you do. Like, that's mental. Oh, it's like physical slavery. And then on top of that, you got mental slavery overriding all that type of shit. So if I say anything that goes against the grain, against any sheep that's following this bullshit, they're gonna look at me like, man, come on, man, you sound kind of whack. You sound crazy. You don't sound normal. You sound like Kanye. Which I'll get to in a bit. Anyway, what I got to say about Russell Brand, though, every time when I start podcasting, everybody wants to chat in the face group. And it's not about nothing, man. We here talking about truth and shit. We talking about the truth and money. You know what I mean? Anyway, Russell Brand. Yo, most likely, you know what I think is going to happen to this man? This motherfucker is probably not even going to hit the courts. This shit going to get settled out the court, dog. And he's going to be back to what he do at the end of 2026. Maybe a new movie for this nigga. And if this, you know what I mean? And he'll probably get a better deal. He'll probably be in a new movie before Jonathan Majors. And when you hear me say that shit, and when you see that shit go down, don't be like, holy shit. How the fuck this motherfucker Russell Brand in a movie before Jonathan Majors? This is wild. That's wild, because that's the world, B. That's what it is right now. It took the nigga in London to charge him with the shit. So I doubt this shit gonna get blown the fuck up, cause ain't nobody talking about this shit in America, and that's everybody talking about Trump and Ye in America. That's what they talking about. And why they talking about Kanye? Cause Kanye did an interview in a black Ku Klux Klan outfit. Matter of fact, here's the deal. He came out wearing a Sean John t-shirt, which is Puff Diddy's brand, and Diddy do it? Did he not do it? Diddy. It's Diddy. And that song was fire. Now, I don't know. Nothing from the Bad Boy era has aged well. Nothing from my era kind of aged well. Like, now Kanye's crazy. Diddy's in jail. Kelly's been locked up for years now. And it's not looking good for my generation of entertainers. Like, I just lost faith in damn near all of them. Like, every time I see one, I'm just like, oh, he did some freaky shit, or all that time. I'm just not even disappointed. I'm just like, oh shit. It's because, we ain't had no internet and all that, and now everything's just coming into light. Anyway, Kanye West, he did a fucking, sparked uproar. Like, he was making some noise out here again after wearing a black Ku Klux Klan outfit during an interview released on Rumble by internet DJ personality academics. And during the hour-long conversation, West 47 made several controversial comments about other individuals in the music industry. Like, he was talking shit about Jay-Z. He was talking shit about fucking Virgil, and Virgil's dead. That's what's wild. And he was doing this all while wearing the Ku Klux Klan outfit. And West even started, like, I told you, he was wilding. Once I saw that Sean John shirt, I'm like, yo, this nigga's on some bullshit. Because you was just screaming about how Diddy did it down. But then after that, he's on the interviews like, nah, Diddy's my brother. It's like, you might see me, but now you see him in the same position you see. And he warned, yo, I remember Kanye warning Diddy. And then boom, this is what happened. So it's like, I feel like when I saw that interview, I ain't gonna lie. Even though he's doing some bullshit, like, you know, he got the swastika necklace, nigga out here with a white supremacist, with the swastika medallion, and like, he even like had to, you know, went on the website, did the Super Bowl ad with the shirt and the swastika. He wasn't selling it, but like, as you can see, he's going all out hating on Jews. Being anti-Semitism is like, just represent what anti-Semitism is. And I can't agree with that. Like, but I can't agree with those ways, but I agree with some of the shit that he was saying during the interview. I ain't gonna lie, man, because he was saying that, oh man, yeah, as you can see, the people that he was talking about, then boom, like Virgil and Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott, who else? Like, basically some of the like top people in the industry. He was even talking about the Kardashians, of course, you know what I'm saying? And how they try to use his children, and they trying to say that the likeness of his children, he doesn't own any of that, because, you know, half of his kids are Kardashians. So, but he's a father, so like he got rights to them too until they're 18, you know. And then they try to take that shit from him, like he's not in his life, like he's not in the kids. He's not the deadbeat dad who left. Like, he's still in these kids' lives. His daughter loves him. So anyway, that's what they're saying. Like, I kind of it doesn't look like he wouldn't do this. Like, his feelings, like, the reason why I can feel why he's on some bullshit, because when you got your kids involved, I mean, it could take a man to another level, another craziness, to the point where he's like, okay, now when he said, even academics was asking him, why you be doing this shit? Why you say, you know, you doing Sunday service one week, but next week you saying fuck Jews and all of that? Like, how can we vibe with that, Kanye? What's your mind state behind all of that? And he just straight up said he's evil. When he said that, I understood. I understand it now. I understood this nigga now. Cause he just said it. He said it right in front of you. People ain't gonna tell you. People will tell you who they are when you listen to it. You probably heard that shit and be like, the nigga joking. The nigga straight up said he evil. That mean he crazy. Alright? He know what he doing. The shit diabolical. What he doing. He really putting his fucking life on the line. But it is what he feels he has to do. And I guess there is actually a fucking, there's actually planning behind this bullshit. There's genius to this crazy. I can't believe I just said Kanye West is a genius. Now I see why people say, oh, he's a genius. Cause if the nigga is thinking way out the goddamn box, to the point, I just said, to the point, like, if the nigga will say some shit that's out the program, because a lot of niggas is in the program, they'll be like, damn, the nigga look crazy. But just like he said in an interview, and I kind of resonated with that shit, a lot of niggas blue pill, and when a red pill show up, it's like, what? I felt like this was a type of vibe when Malcolm X was out, Martin Luther was out, like, you know, even Farrakhan beginning days, like the earlier days of Farrakhan and the earlier days of Rev Jesse Jackson, you know, because when motherfuckers came out, they was like, yo, these niggas sound crazy. Especially Farrakhan. Farrakhan sound like he's a nut, but now niggas like, oh shit, Farrakhan still out here and he's still talking that, and the shit resonating with more and more people. Man, listen. I'm not the one to tell you keep following the program, but just be aware of what the fuck program you watching and that you in. Okay? I mean, listen. Back to the Kanye West thing. Even after his latest stunt, you know, people want to dismiss the nigga. They was like, yo, this dude just needs to go away. Or I would have ended the interview right there. An absolute clown. Clown. I mean, he may look funny, but I don't think he's a clown ass nigga. He might be doing some shit. I know clowns. I know comedians, clowns, and clown ass niggas. And Kanye definitely ain't no clown ass nigga. He might be doing some clown things that you might think is clown, but real talk, yo, Kanye is the way. But not for all days. Not for all days. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling his animal spirit. His animal spirit. You know what I mean? I'm like, if people be like, yo, my animal spirit is Kanye. I get it because it's that. But like, I wouldn't say your mental state is Kanye. Okay? Never go into being like, yo, my mind state is on some Kanye shit. I'll be like, yo, my nigga, stay away from me. Cause I'm still trying to make money out here. You know what I mean? And I need your mind state to get the fuck away from me and all of that. Even like, I'll fuck with people that'll take drugs more than a nigga that's on that Kanye mind state. You know what I mean? I'd rather fuck with some homeless dude that damn near lost his mind than be on some fucking with a guy or a colleague of mine and he comes up to work, show up to work like, yo, I'm on that Kanye state of mind. I'm like, okay, my nigga, then you know what? We got the padded jacket for you in the back, or we can call the mental lockup, and they come and scoop you right away. So Kanye minds, they put you to work and shit. They'll put you to work for sure. Go bounce away in that padded room and shit. Anyway, yo, I got this Vito Blaze track. I want you to listen, all right? And if you like, oh man, who's Vito Blaze? I told you in the beginning of the podcast, that's me, motherfucker. So listen to this track that I got. Listen to that shit, and then I'm back to drop more flames on the shit I know.
And don't think longer for a second that my love ain't deeper than the record. My love goes deeper than the record. Check it, my heart is sending you this message. And don't think longer for a second that my love ain't deeper than the record. What kind of games, girl, is you playing mentally? We not together, girl, why's you not convincing me? It's been a while and I've been waiting patiently. My heart is open and for you is a vacancy. I know I do joke, but yo, I'm not lying. And if I don't find your love in a minute, I'm dying. And I'm trying to get your attention, but it's whack niggas you stay wanna mention. Get that whack shit from my section. I'm a born leader like Charles Heston. It's almost stressing that you always on my mind. Thought that was the last time I started giving you some shine. And come in, I just wanna talk with you. My head hurts, yo, just from the thought of you. Look up, baby, as long as the sun shines, I will always be dropping these lines. My love goes deeper than the record. Check it, my heart is sending you this message. And don't think longer for a second that my love ain't deeper than the record. My love goes deeper than the record. Check it, my heart is sending you this message. And don't think longer for a second that my love ain't deeper than the record. Am I tripping or is you's my destiny? If I'm not with you, would you think less of me? Is it with you that I start out my family? Is it with you that I always have ecstasy with? Baby, it's our turn. We like Barack and Michelle going for 4 terms. We's invincible, nothing will stop us. We thicker than a balloon, nothing will pop us. I just want us to touch upper lips. Wanna give you the love you never thought that exists. Pure bliss is what I'm down to give to you. We pour Chris, we drown our pain in pain, boo. Poetic, the floetic, neglected to feel protected and accepted. You just gotta accept it. My love goes deeper than the record. My love goes deeper than the record. Check it, my heart is sending you this message. And don't think longer for a second that my love ain't deeper than the record. My love goes deeper than the record. Check it, my heart is sending you this message. And don't think longer for a second that my love ain't deeper than the record. Goes deep, deep, oh. My love goes deep, deep, it go. My love goes deep, deep, it go. It go deep, deep, oh. It goes deep, deep. It goes deep, deep.
Hey, yo, we back. That was another track by Vito Blaze. Hope you like that. And yo, if you want to hear me do some stand-up comedy, you know, I'll be performing in the city of Montreal from time to time. But you can catch me regularly on Monday nights at Hurley's Irish Pub doing the world's smallest comedy night, 8 p.m. Yo, check it. You probably like, yo, where can I get the tickets for the show? I mean, you can get them on Eventbrite. And when you get them on Eventbrite, they're donations. That's right. You don't even got to pay for the ticket if you want to. Just get the ticket. But if you want to donate, then donate some love. You know, just press the fucking numbers up. Put $2, $3, whatever, $4, $5, whatever. Boom. Get the ticket. Or if you ain't got no digital funds, just come to the show and then put your physical funds in the envelope or the bucket or whatever. Or you don't want to do your digital funds over there, you could tap some digital funds at the spot. Anyway, World's Smallest Comedy Night, 8 p.m. every Mondays. I'm also hosting another open mic that's right after the show, 10:30 p.m. at the same spot, Hurley's Irish Pub. It's called Dirty Mike, hosted by me, your boy, Vance Michel, aka Vito Blaze. I just dropped that hot track. You was bumping that shit, right? That shit was lit. You liked it? Cool. That's what's up. You feeling the vibe, man? Just come through. Dirty Mike. I'm hosting this comedy show. It got comedians, blah, blah, blah. But like, yo, same deal. Same deal. Free admission. Pay with the love. All right? Pay out of love. And then, yes, every Monday, 10:30. Make sure you come through there. You wondering where Hurley's Irish Pub is? It's in 1225 Rue Crescent. That's Crescent Street. All right, in English. No, that's Crescent Street in French. Anyway, come through. We there every Wednesday, every Mondays for those 2 shows. Every Wednesday for trivia / comedy. If you listening to this podcast, you like, I like trivia. I'm in Montreal. I can go to. I can dig a free trivia game and win prizes. And it's hosted by Vance Michel sometimes and Zach Kick. Like I hosted one day, Zach. Anyway, it's great. Just come through. All right. That's the Hurley's Irish Pub. That's the world's smallest comedy night. And if you heard this before July 28, you better get your tickets for the JFL showcase. Now that you got to pay. That's like $10, $15 on Eventbrite. But it's going down April 28. Get your tickets for that because that shit's selling out fast. Like, fast. You probably hear this and you be like, oh shit, I might get a ticket. And then next thing you know, it's gone. All right. But it's going to be a great show. It's going to be good. It ain't going to be bad like Snow White. Snow White, word around town, Snow White, the remake was horrible. You know, there's even people saying that Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, the movie, was better than that shit. I saw that shit. That shit was trash. They even saying Soul Plane was better than this. And when I'm saying I'm saying IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, the top 2 movie rating websites. If I were you, I'll more believe in IMDb, which is the Internet Movie Database, because their reviews are by real critics. Rotten Tomatoes are reviews by fans. So I wouldn't trust anything. And besides, I wouldn't trust any reviewers like adult niggas, like adult motherfuckers, like anybody above maybe 20. Yeah, 20, 25. Maybe, yeah, if you're above 15, whatever. And you out here saying a kid movie sucks, fuck your life. I mean, go do something positive with your life. Stop wasting people's ears. Don't put a pen to paper discussing how shitty you thought the kid movie was. Because here's the deal. The movie wasn't made for you. It's made for kids. So if a fucking 30-year-old tells me, like, yo, man, that new Kung Fu Panda was trash, of course. Because it wasn't made for your dumb ass. It was made for a fucking kid. If a kid tells me, holy shit, Snow White was trash, now I'll be like, oh shit, Snow White was really trash. But all I hear is complaining from adults. Any adult. If you ever hear an adult come to you like, yo, that last movie was trash. Like, I couldn't even, I was watching Super Mario Brothers movie. Even if that shit came out, luckily that shit was really great. But even if that shit came out trash, I would have to accept it and be like, yo, you know what? It was trash. But if the little kid next to me, they were screaming, they were happy with the shit, I gotta accept it. I just gotta accept it. I just gotta be like, yo, you know what? It's not my time. It's not for me. You know what the movies is for me? I guess I go watch Oppenheimer, you know, if I was interested in the atom bomb, but you're not interested in the atom bomb. You know, you're still interested in the kid shit. That's on you. That's on you. But don't put it out on other people because you just didn't enjoy the new Paw Patrol movie or some shit, the new SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Don't tell me that shit. I don't think I fucking want to know. Fucking want to know that you didn't like you ain't enjoyed the new goddamn Lion King or Mufasa. That shit wasn't made for you, bro. I'm seeing this shit too. I'm like, yo, stop with the remakes, because I get disappointed. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'll be like, you know what? It's just reintroducing the generation to what we used to like. If they're not going to do it how we liked it, maybe they just going to do some new things for this generation for them to like. But we can't be mad at it. I'm not going to be mad at it. I'm not going to be mad at it. I'm not going to be mad that Snow White was trash. I didn't even go watch it. I didn't even bother to go watch that shit. Snow White was done for me back in the day. And if anything, this shit was about white bitch with some 6 dwarves. You know what I mean? Basically, it was a kid's version of a gangbang to a lot of people. You know what I mean? It was, matter of fact, that was the first gangbang. You know what I mean? It was a concept. That's what they're saying. That's when all of a sudden girls was thinking like, oh shit, I feel safe when I'm around. Not when I'm around more than 2 motherfuckers, or it can go down. You know, hi ho. It's all in it. They all had the messages too, all up in there. You know what I'm saying? She was fucking with 8 motherfuckers. That's why she was a hi ho. It's off the work week. And then they was working on that bitch. It was working on her. The whole. Yo, I'm telling you. So that's why they like, yo, we can't introduce that same type of message to these kids now. That's why they kind of switched up Snow White a little bit, B. They can't introduce that same story right now because that story introduced a whole generation of freaks for us now. Why you think our generation is so freaky and all that? That's why they always got, oh, you know, my sexual fantasy is you know, having a train run on me or a big ass gangbang. That's because these are the bitches that love Snow White. Snow White made it normal for like, oh snap. You know, it ain't gonna be a good time if it's just me and this person. It's a great time if it's me and about seven motherfuckers, 7 quote unquote dwarfs. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why this shit looking all different right now. And you can't be mad at it. You can't be like, for a minute they had me mad, like, yo, stop making these remakes. I saw Lilo and Stitch on deck and I was like, oh shit, here now they coming with the Lilo and Stitch remake, real life one, and I'm like, it looks cool. But then I had to hold myself like, hold up, you know what? My Lilo and Stitch era is done. If it's them, they change it up. Fuck it. I ain't gonna be mad at this movie. That's why I feel like a lot of hate is coming from not even the kids. Not even the kids. Yo, find out if somebody tell you, yo, Snow White was whack, or I heard that shit was trash. Be like, yo, how old is you? What are you doing? Why you hating on a kid movie? It's for the kids, man. Anybody hating on a kid? That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you hating on kid or kid shit. Man, something wrong with you. There's too much hate in your heart. Don't be out here being like, yo, Snow White was bad. Dang, dang, dang. And your ass is over 27, 20. Man, come on. Y'all got to miss me with that shit. There's a lot of shit that's going on right now. A lot of complaining, energy going the wrong way. I feel like right now, the Nintendo Switch just dropped that. They about to drop their second console. Like in about, I mean, the Nintendo Switch 2, they ain't dropped, not second console, but they ain't about to drop the console. They ain't dropped in 8 years. Because the Nintendo Switch was popping. They made mad money off of it. Now they about to come out with a slightly better version of it called the Nintendo Switch 2. People, it looks amazing. It's great. Here's the thing. Once people saw the price, they was like, oh shit, it's too expensive. It's coming out at $499. $499. I think 100 more than when it first came out with Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch was $399 or some shit like that when it came out. Now it's $499. And people are like, oh, drop the price. But I'm like, yo, if this is a Switch with better specs, what makes you think it's going to be the same amount? And on top of that, we got the tariffs. This shit coming out of China. Trump ain't fucking with anything coming out of China that's coming over here. They got to pay bread. And because of that, they're going to raise their shit up. So they could, like, keep the bread, you know? Or, like, not lose bread on the shit that they shipping, that shit that they exporting. So, the Switch might be, damn near 600. Damn near 600 when it comes out. Maybe 700 in some places of the world. Me, I expected that. Because it's a new thing. It's a new Switch with better specs and comes with a whole lot more shit than the old Switch. And then they only charging 100 more. So then I'm like, what are we complaining about, people? What? It just get back to the point where I'm just like, yo, the program, you stuck in the program, you gonna keep having the same, you gonna keep complaining about bullshit that they've been doing. And you already you've been already eating. Like, don't even start complaining right now. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about, like, the prices went up on the food. The prices went up on damn near every fucking thing. And then Nintendo brings their prices up on this. And then you're like, no, man. Now you want to complain. Shut the fuck up. Now you want to complain? No, don't complain. Just get with the program that you fucking agreed to. Like, listen, I'm so aware of the blue pill that I'm eating from Nintendo. I just like, yo, who cares? If the game is gonna be $200, if the system is $2,000 and the game is $300, guess who's gonna go step up the job or money? We live in a blessed land, people. If you want money, you know you can get money. All right? In North America, we out here being blessed. That's why they call it, they be like, God bless America. Because this shit is blessed, for real. Shit is blessed damn near on all North America. And we got the opportunity to, like, okay, even though when shit get hard, we still have the opportunity and the, like, you know, like the windows. They're like no, like maybe a door closed there, but like so many doors open other places and windows. That's what it's about. And if you keep thinking like that, that's the right mind state. I'm sure, you know, that's the right mind state. Anyway, keep thinking like that. You're always gonna find money. Or you can, so if you complain about the price, you focus on the price. Don't focus on how you gonna make more money. So when it comes out, you could just be able to afford it. That's it. Don't focus on how the shit is gonna hurt your wallet. Focus on making your wallet bigger, so that shit's not even a factor. You bought a Switch, that shit's not hurting your wallet. Feel what I'm saying? So old dudes out here complaining about the price. Like, you know, like shit's gonna go up. Trump wilding with the tariffs. It's gonna go up. Since you know this, focus on making your wallet fucking bigger. Don't talk about how the Switch 2 is gonna hurt my wallet. Switch, cause you know you gonna buy the shit anyway. You know it. So you might as well know that you gotta get your wallet fatter. Get the adult. Just like in Link, nigga. Like, you know, when Link grew up, Link had there was in Ocarina of Time, Link is the protagonist of the video game. Link, he's a child, but in the game he has a child wallet. And then after that he go to some time warp 7 years later to buy this shit, to get in the stores to buy this shit. What you gotta get now? An adult wallet. A lot of you adults out here still rolling with child wallets, and that's why you like, oh fuck, I don't want no nigga. Get your adult wallet and buy your Switch and stop fucking complaining. Stop being on the goddamn internet talking about drop the price. Nintendo's wilding, they acting like Elon Musk out here, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, what, y'all gonna start burning Nintendos? I dare y'all niggas to burn y'all Nintendos. Y'all ain't doing that shit. The fuck out of here. Either you stop complaining or burn your Nintendo. That's it. That's what the Tesla niggas is doing, right? Niggas out here burning Tesla cars and shit. They even burning, like they protest. They just organize a protest at the Tesla car dealership in my hood. All right. So like, y'all feel like this shit, go protest on Nintendo. Y'all not doing that though. Y'all not doing that. Matter of fact, what y'all doing is waiting at the Nintendo. This is guy, as we speak, the Nintendo Switch comes out in about 2 months. This is guy, as we speak, he's waiting at the Nintendo of America store in New York City. He's waiting right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? The nigga not gonna, so he knew what the mission was. He got his pockets fat enough to the point, he was like, fuck what y'all heard. He got his pocket, he focused on God. He got his adult wallet way up to the point where he's like, fuck work for the next 2 months. I'm parking right here, waiting. He in front of the line. The line ain't even there. He in front of the line for the Switch 2. That's what I'm saying. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. To stop it complaining, because y'all not really about that life. About going against But y'all not really mad about this price, B. If y'all really mad about this price, I swear to God, if Nintendo Switch 2 sells out the day of, then fuck all that price talk. Y'all need to drop that shit. Drop it. Cause ain't nobody hearing it. They gonna keep making their goddamn money, Nintendo, and I'm with that. I'm with anybody trying to keep making money, okay? If you out there keep making money, you focus on that shit. That's what you gotta do. Anybody looking at you like, oh, all you do is think about money. Nah, man, the right motherfuckers is gonna be like, it's gonna actually help you succeed on that dream. And then the wrong motherfuckers is just gonna keep blocking you from it being seen. Boss, I should just go out on that note, okay? Oh no, I would, but then I will leave you with not even saying something on this tragedy I saw the other day. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning, like when I because I don't get that much because of the shit in Canada, you don't see that much news. And this news right here struck me and struck my heart. Like, holy shit, this shit went down. Like, yo, check this. Hundreds of Dominican Republic continues. What happened in Dominican Republic? A roof collapsed at a nightclub in Santo Domingo. Okay, the roof collapsed. Imagine you going to the nightclub, partying. Be like, yo, you in the club. Matter of fact, you probably singing, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. And then, you know what I'm saying? Or, you might say some shit where they probably was singing some shit like, we don't need a roof. And the roof was like, fuck it. Y'all don't need me, then fuck it. Boom. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. The roof collapsed. Like, you in a club and all of a sudden the whole boom. Like, yo. That's scary shit. Shit got me thinking right now. Like, I'm looking at the roof of my shit like, yo. This shit better be as fucking secured and shit. Cause that's so scary. Yo, you walk in the spot, you have no idea that all of a sudden everything from the top just might drop on your ass. That shit crazy, B. Anyway, at least 124 people died and more than 150 were injured in the incident, which happened just before 1 a.m. So on 1 a.m. over there on Tuesday at the Jet Set. And damn. Juan Manuel Mendez estimated that his team had 24 to 36 hours left trying to find survivors under the rubble. So this happened around, I think, 4 days ago. So yeah, they done trying to look for the survivors. And I guess I'll be back the next podcast talking about the total death toll on this. This is a sad tragedy. I'm just want to say condolences and our prayers go out to all the families and the survivors of the roof collapse that happened in Santo Domingo. I'm not even saying that on some like typical shit. Like, my heart really goes out to these motherfuckers because I'm imagining myself right now in that situation. It's like you go out there to party and have fun, and then that could be your last. Like, that's wild. I mean, shout out. I mean, all prayers and all wishes go out to them. And like, I'm talking about it right now to bring more awareness to Canada about the situation. So if you got, because I'm sure if the only people in Canada that really knew was probably Dominican Republic relatives or Dominican Republic people from DR. And people from Canada usually go to DR, for vacations and shit like that. Anybody else DR is a very popular spot. Noriega talks about, I think Noriega even has a home out there in Noriega from Drink Champs. He has a home, an estate out in DR. So Punta Cana, this happened in Santo Domingo, but Punta Cana, blah, blah, blah. Punta Cana is Cuba. Okay. Anyway, yo. shout out to those people in DR. You know, because and that's my peoples too. It's the island of Hispaniola. I'm Haitian. You know, I'm on the other side of things. So, but and there's a lot of tensions between us, but I don't believe in that tension. I believe in love. And I know we like the ones that know we all one. All right, Hispaniola under the sun. All right, B. That's all I got to say for today. This ain't coffee talk, motherfucker. This rapid flames. All right, we stay lit over here. You know that means the fire is burning. Anyway, that's all the shit, all the flames I gotta throw on the shit I know. Y'all stay lit. To hear more episodes of the Rapid Flames podcast, please subscribe to Rapid Flames podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts these days. Stay lit.